guys, it's Coco and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to wish you a happy new year. I'm honestly surprised that we've come this far, but something that definitely helped me prevent a lot of emotional breakdowns last year was a book. So I thought I would share with you my favourite books of 2018. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this idea that I've had. So if you want to hear about that, then stay tuned until the end of the video. And yeah, let's get started with the books. My first book that I absolutely loved in 2018 was They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. This is a book about two boys named Matteo and Rufus who are called up by the death cast to tell them that that day is the last day that they'll ever live on Earth. We just follow their story of how their lives intertwine on their final day, and we're also taken through the events that lead to their deaths in the end. So yes, this is a huge spoiler. They both die at the end. It still didn't stop me from crying. I will definitely read this book again. I really loved it. Next up is Warcross. This is by Mary Lou, and the second book has already come out and I've already read that as well, which I didn't like as much as this one, but still was worth the read. This is about Emeka Chen, who is a bounty hunter in the Warcross virtual reality world, and she is recruited by the actual creator of the whole world to help stop this hacker from trying to gain control of the virtual reality. It's very exciting, there's a lot of action, and there's a little bit of romance as well, so it kind of has a bit of everything. On to number 3, we have The Hate That You Give, or Thug, and this is by Angie Thomas, and it's also been turned into a film already, which I haven't seen and I really want to. This book is about Star Carter, who unfortunately has to watch her friend get shot by the police. Her friend Khalil was unarmed and not posing a threat, but due to the racist culture, the police had prejudice against him and believed that he was a danger. And so this book follows the story of how she tries to get justice for her friend, but of course it's not as simple as it may seem, and it's very sad, but I think especially at this current time this is a book to read, so pick this book up. Next up is another beautiful book. It's Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson, and I'm so excited because the second book is coming out this year and I love this so much. This book is about Stevie Bell, who joins Ellingham Academy, which is a boarding school for extremely intelligent kids. And years ago, when this school was founded, the headmaster's wife and daughter were kidnapped and the crime was never solved. So Stevie Bell tries to solve that crime in the present day, but the person who committed the original crime, Truly Devious, they come back and there's another death at the school. Bit of a mystery and thriller, and I cannot wait for the second one. My fifth favourite book is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, and I don't have this book with me because I actually donated it to a youth hostel when I was travelling in summer. And again with this, there's a film, but the film does not do the book justice at all. In fact, I really hated the film because it changed everything about the book. The book is about a boy called Wade Watts, and it is the year 2045. Again, there's another virtual reality. This one's called The Oasis. The creator of the world dies and he leaves a challenge for all of the users, and the prize is gaining control of the Oasis and inheriting his fortune. Wade tries to win and we go on the journey with him. Next is another book that I don't have because again I donated it. It's called Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, and this is by Benjamin Alire Sayens. Again, another book that I cried at, and this is a story about two boys again, one called Aristotle and the other Dante, and they are best friends, and we get to have a little look into their friendship and the events that change their relationship over time. I don't want to say much else because I feel like I'll spoil it. I think everyone should read this book. My second to last book is The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. I don't know, I've probably got that really wrong. This is a classic and I've been wanting to read this book for a very long time. The story is set in Kabul in Afghanistan, and it follows the lives of two little boys. One called Amir, who is the son of a wealthy merchant, and one called Hassan, who is his servant slash companion kind of friend. Basically, Amir is not very nice to Hassan, and that is shown when this horrific incident occurs and it breaks down their friendship, and then the war breaks out in Afghanistan. Amir and his dad escape to America, and years go by, and of course the war's still going on. Amir realizes his mistakes and wants to go back and find Hassan to try and save him. Again, this is a tearjerker. I definitely cried in a coffee shop. Please read this. And last but not least is a book that I finished right at the end of 2018, and that is Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. This story follows Eleanor Oliphant, who really struggles with social interactions and really likes to keep herself to herself. But all of this changes when she meets Raymond, who works at her company, and they become friends, which is something that Eleanor is really not used to at all. And over time, Raymond uncovers some really awful things that have happened to Eleanor in her past and basically tries to help her and rebuild her life. This book is surprisingly funny in places. And yeah, it's really interesting to read from her point of view and kind of understand how her brain works and why she kind of has no filter and just says what she thinks. It touches on the subject of mental health, so definitely very topical right now. So those were my favourite books of 2018. Let me know down below if you read any of them as well and what you thought of them. The thing that I wanted to talk about at the end of the video was that I would like to start a kind of book club with you guys, and at the end of the month I will do a video on it and tell you guys what I liked and disliked, and then we'll pick another book to read for the next month. So if you want to be included in this book club, then please comment down below, and whilst you're there, comment a book that you would really love to read for the month of January and we can all read it. But other than that, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you next time. Bye!